Yeah, hi there. These comments, I'm going to just use your initials for privacy purposes, ST, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT. And you completed, I'm going to listen to it right now, looks like it's speaking practice test number 5, am I right?
Because my father gave me the future dream, he is important in my life. Even though he is...
Okay, let's go back to what you just said. Make sure you have the correct verb tense.
Because my father gave me the future dream.
I would say because my father gives me the future, or because my father gave me the future. So make sure it's clear what verb tense you're using and whether or not the verb is singular or plural. In this case, it should be singular, which means you want to put that third person S on it.
He is important in my life.
All right, now let's look at what this question is. Let me remind myself just for a minute. So, describe an important person in your life, then explain why the person is important to you.
Even though he is lazy in the house, he is strict and industrious concerning his business. He works at a company as a consultant and deals with many M&A. We often talked about his...
It's a little bit awkward. So you have, even though he's this and this, he works at a company. Let me go back to that for just a minute. It's kind of a little bit illogical.
Deals with many M&A. He works at a company as a... He's strict and industrial, important in my life.
Okay.
Even though he is lazy in the house, he is strict and industrious concerning his business.
Okay, I got it. So even though he's lazy, he's strict and industrious concerning his business. Good vocabulary, good grammar there.
He works at a company as a consultant and...
When you say he works at, you might say in fact or indeed. If you say in fact, now you're emphasizing an important point.
With many M&A. We often talked about his jobs, and through this conversation, I became to think that I would like to follow his career and surpass him in the future. Which is because I came to the U.S. and...
Which is why I came to the U.S., I would say, not which is because I came. Again, just say which is why. So you want to use there a noun clause connector, not an adverb clause connector to show that cause effect. So again, which is why.
At this moment, I'm studying hard as an exchange student. Therefore, since my father gave me the future guideline, he is important in my life.
Alright, so you answered the second part of the question. However, when we go to the first part of the question, this is where you have some trouble. So describe your father first. I think you should have done that in a little bit more detail. How tall is he? What kind of hair does he have? What glasses does he wear? What kinds of clothes does he wear? So you mentioned about him being strict, or his being strict and industrious, right? And being a little bit lazy. But that tells me a little bit about his personality, but I still don't think you really satisfied that first part of the question. So that's really the biggest issue here. So looking at the rubrics here, because you didn't really answer the first part of the question, you also had some minor problems with language use. And delivery, you're still working on your pronunciation a little bit there. I'm going to put you at about 2.16 out of 4. 17 points out of 30 in this particular practice test. All right?